RagnarLothbrok, a name whispered in fear, a name that echoed with respect. He was a legend, a warrior, a king. He sailed the seas, raided foreign lands. He brought glory to the Vikings. But even legends fall. Ragnar's life, full of adventure and conquest, was cut short. Betrayal, a cage, a pit of snakes. His death was agonizing. It was a tragedy that shook the Viking world. His sons, scattered across the land, felt the sting of their father's demise. I, Bjorn Ironside, swore an oath that day. I swore vengeance. I swore to make King Ivar, the man responsible for my father's death, pay. He would know the wrath of a son's fury. The news of our father's death spread like wildfire. It reached each of my brothers, Ubba, Hvitserk, Sigurd, Ivar. We were brought together by grief, but also by a burning desire for revenge. We gathered around a fire. The flames danced, reflecting in our eyes. We spoke of Ragnar, of his laughter, his wisdom, his strength. We shared stories, memories. We honored the man who had shaped us. But the fire also reflected our anger, our thirst for vengeance. We would avenge our father, no matter the cost. I, Bjorn Ironside, the eldest, knew I had to lead them. I had to be strong. For my brothers, for Ragnar. I laid out the plan. A plan of attack, a plan for war. We set sail for England, a fleet of Viking ships, carrying not just warriors but vengeance. The journey was long, the seas were treacherous, storms raged, waves crashed against our ships, but we endured. The North Sea tested us. It tried to break us, but we were Vikings. We were Ragnar's sons. We would not be deterred. We would not be broken. We would reach England, and we would make Ivar pay. Land. The sight of the English coast was a welcome one. It meant we were close, closer to our goal, closer to Ivar. We made landfall. A hush fell over my warriors. The tension was palpable. We were in enemy territory now. The air was thick with anticipation. We marched inland, every step fueled by rage. Every beat of our hearts echoed with Ragnar's name. We were coming, Ivar. The fury of the Northmen, the battle for revenge. Ivar was ready for us. He had amassed a large army. They thought they could stop us. They thought they could defeat the sons of Ragnar. They were wrong. We descended upon them like a force of nature. Our axes gleamed in the sunlight. Our shields clashed against theirs. The sound of battle was deafening. My brothers fought like wolves, each of them a force to be reckoned with. Ubbi, the level-headed one, Hvitserk, the fierce berserker, Sigurd, the cunning strategist, and Ivar, the boneless, his rage unmatched. They fought for Ragnar. They fought for their birthright. They fought for vengeance. I led my warriors with courage and strength. My voice boomed across the battlefield, inspiring, commanding. I fought on the front lines. My axe sang a deadly song. I would not let my brothers down. I would not let Ragnar down. The battle raged for hours. The ground was stained with blood, the air thick with the smell of sweat and death. But we pushed forward. We would not be denied. Victory would be ours. We were victorious. The battlefield was littered with the bodies of our enemies. Ivar was ours. We had captured him. I looked down at the man who had caused us so much pain. He was pathetic, cowardly. He begged for his life, but I showed him no mercy. He would face the Blood Eagle, a fitting death for a man who had wronged Ragnar. The ritual was brutal, but it was justice. As Ivar breathed his last, I felt a sense of satisfaction. We had avenged our father. We had honored his memory. We returned to Kattegat, not as boys but as men. We had faced our fears. We had overcome our enemies. We had avenged our father. His legacy lived on, in us, his sons. We would continue to make our own mark on the world. We would conquer new lands, amass great wealth. Our names would be etched in the sagas. We would be remembered. Our quest for vengeance had tested us, but it had also brought us closer together. We had relied on each other, fought side by side. Our bond was unbreakable. Brotherhood, loyalty. These were the pillars of Viking strength. These were the values that Ragnar had instilled in us. And these were the values that would guide us as we carved out our own destinies. We were Ragnar's sons, and we would make him proud.